So I should probably start from like right there. So, uh, just in case you're wondering, I didn't actually restart the save file. I'm actually playing on a different profile entirely. So there isn't any form of like cross-contamination. Almost. I guess that's the best way to put it is cross-contamination. Um, so there is a quote-unquote canon name for this route. But since we're early enough in the episode, I'm not going to say it, and it's why I've been referring to them as loops 1, 2, and 3. But usually, when you are typing in certain names into Undertale, you will oftentimes get like really interesting like little things in the upper corner. For instance, I believe if you like, let's just say we type in Sans, okay? We can't do that because it's already taken. Uh, like for instance, you cannot. Um, yeah, there's like a lot of names that it could do, but if we type in, for instance, Frisk, this name will make your life hell. Proceed anyway. So, uh, if you type in Frisk as a name, it will actually start hard mode, which is only a demo for something that was never released. And the only way that you would even know that this name exists is if you've already played the game before. So it actually makes a lot of sense that they would kind of be like, let's hide hard mode behind information that you wouldn't normally know until you actually finish the game. The other name is a name that we haven't heard yet. And that's because we were unlucky enough to get a regular run. But the second we type in the last letter, everything stops vibrating and it just resets. It would actually just completely close out of the game file normally if you were playing it on PC, which is kind of interesting. I think one of the funnier ones is if we go. Yeah, so as you can see, we can't actually put in papyrus because it's too many letters. But if we do it, I will allow it. It's so funny. Um, but yeah. So I have actually done hard mode on the original save file. But it doesn't actually get me anything more than a hidden background. And I kind of don't want to use that background either way. So, and all that it really does is it puts like final Frogget instead of regular Frogget. Uh, they put a special type of mold small in there that has a worse attack pattern. But if you already kind of know how to get through it, you can already avoid like every single enemy, which makes me wonder like what the rest of hard mode would have been like. But at the end of hard mode, uh, the annoying dog basically walks up in basically talking as a mouthpiece for Toby, saying the hard mode is knowing that this is the end of hard mode. Which basically says that he might have been a little bit too lazy to think of new things, but he was also running on like a limited budget. And when the game was coming out, he still had no idea like how well the game was going to do. But I honestly think that if he were to re-release the game, like quote-unquote re-release the game, as like maybe an unlocked frame rate with like slightly more stuff in it, he might actually like finish hard mode, but he's all hands on deck with Deltarune right now, which I'm actually really hoping to get to after this. If we were to type in Kara, short for character, you get the word the true name. This has led people to believe that this is quote-unquote the canonical name for the fallen human. Like, the one that becomes friends with Asriel and wanted Asriel to destroy humanity. So, it makes sense that the third loop is a lot of people canonically just listed as a Kara run to try to embody that vibe of a character. Gonna just quickly get through this beginning section. Okay, I'm just trying to get back to someone about a commission that I was thinking about. Okay, it looks like that. Okay, it looks like we can continue now. So yeah, again, like, this is kind of the speedrunning one, just because it kind of goes faster than you normally expect. I actually expect this only to be 2 episodes. I was kind of expecting the Pacifist route to also be 2, but the problem with the Pacifist route was that, oh, hey. Yeah, the problem with the... Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, hello there. There we go. Okay, so my one of my biggest problems that I kind of have, like, overall with this is that since I've never done the 3rd loop before, I don't exactly know how far I can progress before I get locked out from it. I believe it's the second I hit the quote-unquote end hub of the area, I get locked out. If I don't do everything beforehand. I could be wrong, though. But I do know that, like, usually what people would do is that they would stick around the beginning save point and just walk around until they hit everything. And honestly, that sounds about right. But meow, the... yeah. Because one, it recovers all of your health that you were, it recovers all the health in case you, like, messed up, but also in case you, but as we'll see in a bit, it actually does help with a lot of, like, information. Seems reluctant to fight you. So now that Frogget is yellow, it will actually take more damage. If I remember correctly? Or at least its defenses will be lowered. And I remember reading somewhere that a lot of people just don't like doing this loop. And I completely understand why. Yeah, I completely understand why people would be very negative to a loop like this. And if you've ever attempted to do this loop as a just normally, like, let's just say that you are a weird person and you were the exact type of person that that this loop was made for. I say that in terms of, like... I see that in terms of, like, the type of person who would, like... You know, I've always wondered if, yeah, I've always wondered if, it was the third one no matter what. I guess not. Huh. Yeah, this is, I'm trying to avoid that particular word for, like, because I believe that it's one of the phrases that you could get kind of, dinged on if you were, in terms of, like, getting the video, like, completely, like, not able to be, like, uploaded. But I do know that, like... Yeah, we're sort of incorporeal and all. I was just lowering my HP because I didn't want to be rude. Sorry. I just made this more awkward. Pretend you beat me. Ooh. So I did read once that some people kind of say that, like, if you don't, like, it's not a true version of this run if you don't eat one of either type of the spider items as well. I'm like, that's fair. It's a funny I'll tell all my friends to tell their friends' friends never to use yellow names. How about that? Okay, I'll let them know not to use yellow names. How are you doing without yellow names? Huh? Well, that's very inconvenient that you changed your mind like this. Since I told everyone not to use yellow names, everyone threw those out. Well, last year it was fashionable to have pink names. I think everyone still has those in their closet somewhere. I asked everyone to look, but this is last time. Honestly, I like the fact you can completely turn off, yeah, you can see, like, now, the names are, like, vaguely pink, so it's still hard to see. And this is the only run I would have actually, like, remotely attempted to do this on, since it doesn't even really matter in the first place. I see, it's really interesting that his rules still apply for, when, like, regardless of which type of, method of getting rid of other enemies. Just realized it's been a while since I've cleaned up. So, as I kind of showed in the first loop, you can devour, but I'm pretty sure if you devour, it doesn't count as you actually killing them. Since you don't actually get experience from it, they just take so much damage that you, they just take damage until they become weak and just run away. Okay, it's that bottom one. To do this one properly, you have to do both of these Vegetoids down here, even though there's no reason to do both. And it almost kind of signals to the game, oh, you are doing this. And I think that that's kind of interesting. Or at least I remember that this is how you do it? Either way, like, the goal is to is to farm to a certain level before even leaving the ruins, and at that point the run truly begins. Yeah, there is a good chance that I will only need to do 2 streams of this, but that depends on how fast I can actually go on my very first run of this. And as I've kind of stated, I don't really have too much confidence. But yeah, I don't think I've ever shown what happens if you mess that up. So it gets its red, then green. If this was an actual speedrun, the fact that, like, I would have to have restarted for doing that is really funny to me. So, let me actually look this up. Okay, yes. So if we actually progress any further north here, we could accidentally soft lock ourselves with the run. I needed to make sure of that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna head back to just after the cheese room. And I just kind of have to keep moving around like this. Like, this is why people don't like the third loop as much, is because a lot of it is quite boring. So, the attack pattern of the toy knife is interesting because it's faster. It can come from, and it can come from both directions, which is kind of interesting. You know, we still haven't encountered a Lux yet, which is interesting. But we have run into Megasp yet. Yeah, we have run into Megasp at this point. So try. Sorry, yeah, we haven't run into a Lux yet, which is interesting. Because in this run, there should actually be, like, a quote-unquote, like, set amount of enemies. There we go. There we go. So now there should only be... Yeah, there should only be about, like, 2 enemies left. Like, if my math is really off right now, I know that much, but, like... enemies don't appear in this room. A pair of looks. There we go. Yeah, Wazowskis. Honestly, I think, both of the Eyewalker characters are some of my favorite designs of, like, regular enemies. Because, of course, my favorite character in this whole game is Reaper Bird, and I think Reaper Bird is the cutest looking thing in the universe. But, like, I don't know, I kind of like the overall design of the Eyewalker family. And it's not just because, an astigmatism makes the Reaper Bird head. It's not about that. So, I believe the limit is level 5. I believe that when you hit level 5, it is exactly enough experience to get to level 5 in, and when that triggers, you will know. I'm already practicing for, something we're gonna have to do in a bit. Yeah, it's really interesting to think that this is quote-unquote the speedrunning route. Considering that, like, a lot of it is just spinning in circle. Hmm. No, this is more than likely going to be 3 streams. Just because I know for a fact that, like, I don't have too much time today. And I want to get a certain thing done while we're, like, in stream today, at least. And most of Hotland is completely gutted. And most of Hotland you don't even really need to do. And if you think about, like, the trajectory of, like, the way that certain things in this game goes, you know that you have to... There we go. And now there's no music. So, if we look at our stats, we're 18 experience away from the next level. That is literally Toriel looks like enough XP. Like, that is very sad. Oh. And the music just stops again. Determination. And at this point, we know this is, in fact, like, where our run truly begins. Get that for later. It's me. Like, just that slight variation is enough to trip some people up. Because, if you remember, this didn't say this last time. And it's kind of neat. Up already, I see. I want you to know that I'm glad to have someone here. There's so many old books I want to show you. So prepare a curriculum. This may come as a surprise to you, but I've always wanted to be a teacher. Do you want something? What is it? There we go. I do like how you can actually erase, you can erase her out of the room like that. Yeah, I believe all of this text is exactly the same. So, I may have alluded to this, but there's 2 different animations that you can get for this. Oh, that hurts. Talk. Not worth talking to. I believe all the other aspects of her battle is exactly the same. Where we could just, like, not even move. And get through this, battle. Yep, there we go. Even when we're doing doing the third loop, she doesn't have the heart to kill us. And it is incredibly sad. There we go. Okay. So all of this is... Oh. Whoops. I went one too far. That's my bad. Gonna have to, just do this. I went one too far because I forgot that I turned off yellow text. I was looking for the yellow text. Oh my gosh. See, like... Even if you're not intending to, turning off yellow text can actually trip you up. So I'm gonna have to redo all of this again. So what is this, like, the 6th? Yeah, this is like the 6th time I've had to, fight Toriel. You know what? It's because I like the music. That's the reason why I do so many repeat runs. Maybe that's it. And again, like, this does technically take a while to do either way. There we go. What? What? Ah, I did it again. I guess the second that you hit that text, you've already gone too far. I guess I have to do it on the word pathetic, I think. But since we're here... There we go. I never really got a chance to use sepia as a border, so we might as well for this one. It does kind of make everything look kind of dreary. Yeah, here we go. 7th time we've had the defeat tutorial. Okay, I'll see you back in a bit. Yeah, I think when my text becomes ellipses, that's when I'm able to do this particular animation. But yeah, I honestly think that Asgore and Toriel's themes are some of the best themes in this game. And... or at least for boss fights. And I would say that there's no contest, but there actually is a really big contest. $22,000 damage. It is... ow, first off. But like, wow. You... at my most vulnerable moment. To think I was worried you wouldn't fit in out there. Eh. You really are no different than them. Okay. So now that we've done that, I'm going to preemptively drop the stick. And how many storage spaces do we have? 2? I might as well go back and grab 2 ciders if we're still able to. Level 6. I like... I kind of like the idea that, like, any sort of slight noise is startling us to look around. Even though there's no one there to fight. Even the two guide frogs that are right here are gone. There we go. There we go. So now we got 3 ciders, 4 candy, and the pie, which I believe heals us 34? All HP. Okay, so we can use that at any point, and it's a full restore. Definitely gonna hold on to that for when we're approaching the final boss then. Just like last time technically. It's just that now we don't have to actually like, you know, worry. But I believe that that's not actually the healing items that we're gonna need in that fight. If I remember correctly. Uh all of the items that we're gonna need for the final fight of this run are gonna rely on stuff that give us stuff alongside healing. So things like the CT, which increases our movement speed when we drink it. So it's gonna be stuff like that. Huh. You're not really human, are you? No, you're empty inside just like me. In fact, you're Kara, right? We're still indispensable after all these years. Listen, I have a plan to become all-powerful, even more powerful than you and your stolen soul. Let's destroy everything in this wretched world. Everyone, everything in these worthless memories. Let's turn them all into dust. I I believe Flowey says this is gonna be fun, but I can't actually tell, it's so bit crushed. So even though there's no one to lock the door, it still locks behind us. It's at this point that a lot of the dialogue is going to change. Which, if you don't remember, we couldn't walk over this because it was... Yeah. It's a tough-looking branch. It's too heavy to pick up, though. Like, we actively had to move around this branch before because it was too... Because it was too much for us to handle. Human, don't you know how to greet a new pal? You'll whoop a cushion in the hand trick. It's always funny. That's, your cue to laugh. Or, to emote at all. Gee, lady, you really know how to pick 'em, huh? Okay, that's fine. Everyone's got their own sense of humor. I'm Sans. Sans the skeleton. I'm actually supposed to be on watch for humans right now. But, you know, I don't really care about capturing anybody. Now, my brother Papyrus, he's a human hunting fanatic. Hey, actually, I think that's him over there. I have an idea. Go through this gate thingy. Yeah, right through. My bro made the bars too wide to stop anyone. Behind that conveniently shaped lamp. I guess you don't have to? Sans, have you found a human yet? Yeah. Really? Wowie. Guess that's settled. That worked out, huh? Are you just gonna stare at me or like... Oh, well, I'll be straightforward with you. My brother'd really like to see a human, so, you know, it would really help me out if you kept pretending to be one. Like, you could instantly tell something's wrong with the music. 16 left. Like, all you need to know is that. Okay, I'm gonna throw those in there. So, you might be wondering what we're actually going to be doing right now. And we're actually going to be avoiding a lot of the battles right now. So Sans, when is the human showing up? I want to look my Sunday best. Or at least my Tuesday's pretty good. Don't you have only one outfit? Yeah, but I could style my hair. Oh, right, good idea. Say, why don't you look over there? Sans, oh my god, I'm dizzy. What am I looking at? Behold! Oh my god, are you telling me to look at a rock? Hey, what's that in front of the rock? Oh my god, I have no idea what that is. Well, it's not a rock. Not a rock. Oh no, by process of elimination, that must mean it's a human. Human? Prepare yourself for high jinks and low jinks. Puzzles, dangers, capers, japers. Being captured, and all sorts of fun activities. Refreshments will be provided, if you dare. You don't have a bad eye, huh? Yeah. So, to do this step properly, like, and I know for a fact that I certainly don't need to do this, but I need to make sure that I only encounter the forced enemies so far. I can't stop shivering all of a sudden. Who's there? Don't move an inch. Doggo can't seem to find anything. You pet Doggo. Doggo has been pet. The name is now Pink? Forgot I had the mash. Oh wait. Snowman. This is the one that that actually makes me the most sad. Hello, human. I'm a snowman and I cannot move. Travel if you could. You got the snowman piece. You ate the snowman piece. Oh me, oh my, what are you doing? So there won't be any left of me. Stop, please. A useless pile of snow. That counts as one of them. And it's very sad. I hate doing that every single time it shows up. So lazy, you were napping all night. I think it's called sleeping. Excuses! Oh no, the human arrives. In order to stop you, my brother and I have created some puzzles. I think you'll find this one quite shocking. For you see, this is the, invisible... you must be having culture shock. You see, where I come from, it's a loving tradition to suffer through horrible puzzles for no reason. So, just walk back there and, why couldn't we get humans that like puzzles? It would make my brother happy if you played along. Yeah, unfortunately. Ball's not cooperating. Okay, let me just double check. Oh yeah, that one. Human, I hope you're ready for... Sans, where's the puzzle? It's right on the ground there. Trust me, there's no way they'll skip this one. Sans, that did nothing. Whoops. No, I should have put down Junior Jumble instead. What? Junior Jumble? Finally, something we can both agree on. Because you don't like word searches, huh? Me neither. I'm more of a funny pages kind of guy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's a good thing I double checked. Okay, so one of the few changes that you can have is very slight alterations. It appears that our fun value is currently set on getting Nightmare. Let me see if I can actually, like... Okay, fun value chart. Nightmare mode occurs when the fun value is between 56 or 57, which allows us to see the Nightmare Snowman. That's right there. That's it. And the funniest thing is that, like, we had to basically, like, hit a 1% value and then a 10% value on top of that to get the secret, to get an additional room in the game. So, like, well, technically it's 2, but whatever. It's really interesting that while we're doing this, we actually got one of the fun values. Okay, so it is... So one of the forced ones do not include... Yeah, I just found it kind of interesting that we ended up running into this. Lesser dog appears. Okay. But... Excitement knows no bounds. Critical pet. Dog excitement is increased. Okay, the lesser dog is overstimulated. That's how you know that you should have gotten the yellow name for it. And I just wanted to, like, show that this is the moment where you could have gotten the yellow name. And since we had already gotten it on the first one, I just wanted to, like, double check to see what the actual line was. It looks to be about, like, 5 pets. Oh. Again, like, you are not supposed to feel good doing this. Doing this. There's a switch here. It's been depressed with vines. So, if we would have actually continued down a little bit further, I think we may have even, like, already seen it. But, like, the gate was already down when we got over here, and that's because Flowey is kind of helping us in the background, which is kind of neat. So it really is a thing of, like, oh, we're just, like, not doing any puzzles. Oh. Dogamy is brokenhearted. By the way, if you couldn't tell, that their axes kind of like covered up, but their hoods actually have each other's like faces like on it, and the only way you could know that is by killing one of them. And it's very sad. Yeah. Yeah, so all the puzzles are already done. Hey, it's the human! You're gonna love this puzzle! It was made by the great... Are you serious? Sans, please help. They're walking through my puzzles. They're supposed to let me explain them. Then threaten and baffle them with dangerous japes. Well, maybe they don't like japes. Everyone likes japes. What about Undyne? Doesn't she hate puzzles? She hates puzzles, but she loves japes. I guess that makes sense. Human, what do you think? Puzzles or japes? Okay, this is normally the part where you either agree or disagree. And depending on your answer, we say something great in response. Here, why don't you do the puzzles yourself? Hey, puzzles might be fun, if you tried them. It's a pile of mushy snow. Because we didn't help. Oh. Again, it makes this whole run is designed to make you incredibly sad and make you not want to do this. Oh, hey, it's Toby. Again, I kind of want to know the lore about that house down there. It's just a solitary house that has nothing to do with anything. Oh. Someone's walking out of the house now. Walking back inside. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen that animation. Okay, since we have defeated at least one regular enemy in here, which, again, would be Lesser Dog, what we have to do is be continuously moving for 2 minutes. And by continuously moving, I mean we can't just, press ourselves up against the wall. We have to actually be, moving around and stuff. They deliberately, again, this is a reference to the please wait for 3 minutes without touching a button from Earthbound, which I've also played a little bit of. I still need to finish that game. I just wanted to do Undertale and Deltarune first to kind of get them out of the way. And I was right, Toby was preparing something for us this year, since it's, and it was to announce, Part 5 is gonna need some work. We ran, basically he alludes to the fact that Part 5 had a problem come up in it. Sorry, Chapter 5. And he can't release that for money right now. But he still wants the game to be out relatively soon. So chapters 3 and 4 are coming out, and I still think that it's going to be about $5 each part. So he's going to sell the completed versions of chapters 1 and 2 with 3 and 4 for like a $20 bundle. And then he's going to sell 5, 6, and 7 as their own like $5 bundles. I hope that running into that mushroom right there... There it is. This is the secret boss of this area. Glide. What a cat. Look, watch, observe. So, much like, Muffet and, Sorry, Glide was a backer designed boss. If I remember correctly, it went, only can be get if you're aggressive, only can be get if you're passive, and then one that you get normally through a neutral run. Which, honestly, I think, out of all three of the bosses, because people very rarely do the non-pacifist routes, Glide is the one out of all three of the Kickstarter bosses that people forget a lot of the times. Like, even I forgot about him during the my neutral playthrough. Check out my effects. Glide is giving itself a high five. Somehow. How great am I? What? Cool. Spicy. Think of a new slang for the word cool, like freakadeciduous. You boo, but haters only make Glide stronger. It's so hard to look at those because of like flipping back and forth. My eyes are like being tripped up by it. Sorry for nothing, ollies. Fancy flips. Do nothing, no effect. So I don't even know how you would conceivably like pacify Glide. Because the only times that you would even encounter Glide is something like now, where you're doing a genocide run. Oh, I've already said it. Whoops. But, where you're doing a third loop. Or if you're, yeah, I don't even know. Glide is dying, but it's in a cool way. I don't know, I think maybe using that, like, big attack should have been saved for, like, when you were, like, in your dying phase. 100 XP and 140 gold. Very useful. Very useful for when you're trying to get, like... I think it would be really interesting if the eyes back into here, like, disappeared. when you defeat Glide. There you go. We're now level 8. Wow. We're at, Huh? I don't think I've ever fallen off right here to know that you fall down there instead. That's interesting. That comedian. I think what it's trying to tell me is to go back and to find, the enemies that I ran away from. This note is written oddly, as if the paper was moving while written. It says out to lunch. Childrick saunters up. No bedtime. Ooh. No bedtime, only dead time. Let's head back into the room in which we can encounter Jerry. Because I kind of want to see if I can try to do something. Okay. Let's try to encounter a, let's try to encounter Jerry in here. There we go. Ice Captain Childrake confront you. Sign. Jerry. Jerry is automatically merciable right now, by the way. So, we get no XP, and we specifically get no, Childrake is eating its homework. Never do your homework. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can actually, pull up a, let me see if I can find it under... Hmm. Hmm. Trying to... Trying to find it. Again, I'm trying to see if we can find this, because I need to know. Hmm. Apparently... Oh. I didn't notice that. Did you see it? So, because I was standing there long enough not doing anything, the flower started to move on the wallpaper. I didn't actually, like, catch that until, like, I started moving. But that's actually kind of interesting. Okay, so Jerry is the only monster that you can spare while in a genocide route. On the third loop, to, and not have anything happen, because Jerry doesn't give you any money, any experience, and he certainly doesn't add to your list of people that you've spared in, on the second loop. So, every single time that you, encounter Jerry is inconsequential. Still, I think it's pretty interesting that, like, it's one of the few characters you can do that with. Jerry came too. Oh my gosh, why does Jerry have so much health? Why are we doing this? I see why Jerry is a monster that you can spare in the third loop without having any consequences. This guy is, like, kind of annoying to deal with every time, no matter what. Jerry is wounded. Oh, thank goodness. Yep, that counted as 2 monsters. Right. And then Jerry doesn't have any attacks of his own. So, since the Wi-Fi here sucks, since I have a chronic need to tell people what I'm eating, while doing things, the other day after work, I was looking through, the frozen food department of the grocery store, near me, and I noticed that the oat milk brand that I usually get has a, makes their own ice cream as well. So probably after I eat lunch later on. By the way, I'm gonna, after we get to a very certain point of this, I'm going to take a break for at least like 2 or 3 hours. And then I'm gonna come back and stream something else. It might be Pokemon, it might also be Pizza Tower, I'm not entirely sure at this point. But I will say that, I will probably be trying the oat milk ice cream after that. I might actually, like, take a bite of it to kind of decompress after this. Because, yeah, you can definitely understand why a lot of people just don't have the heart to do this route normally. Like, I'm not gonna say that I don't understand, but I am gonna say that people are really sentimental about things that affect them. And this whole game is about sentimentality. Like, you... Like, there are amazing, great characters in this game. And they kind of, like, then go through and just, like, murder all of them. Feels really disrespectful to the characters. But, saying that, I'm also gonna say I understand. I understand the desire to never touch this, this route of the game. But I feel like, in the grand scheme of things, this run is important to Toby. Like, the reason why he made Undertale as a game is to showcase the, reasons to be a pacifist. you know? Yeah, the fact that it's actually getting hard to even find battles is the important part, you know? Um, we haven't run to Gift Trot yet, and I believe that's it. I believe that's the only enemy left in this area that we haven't encountered. So let's go down to where you can normally find Gift Trot after the end of the game. And just kind of walk around that area for a bit. So, interesting thing is that, depending on what, rating you get for, the snowball, there's a different color associated with the, name. You know? And if you actually get through it fast enough to get the red flag, it will tell you all of the flag colors and say which flag is associated with which color, which aligns itself to the different souls, which is relatively fascinating, you know? Yeah, I have a feeling that maybe we've exhausted all of the enemies that are that are before the Papyrus X puzzles. Probably gonna... Yeah, let's try walking around down here. While we do this, I'm gonna research a little bit. Okay, so in that mysterious room that's over there, if you actually get through the credits without hitting a single name, which is totally possible, you can actually enter, and what's inside is the dog room. The dog room is where Toby's sprite avatar is, and it's a bunch of like cheeky things of like, here's me working on the next game, which kind of feels like that part of Earthbound where you can like go to a door and it's like, oh, here's the office of Ape Incorporated. It looks like they're making a game inside. It looks like they're working on Earthbound 2 inside, aka Mother 3. And it's a very cheeky thing to include. But it's nice. I think I got that perfectly in the center too. So I believe we're currently at like 3 left. Gonna have to go back and doghouse. Okay, a bird. Don't mind me, I'm about to say some, like, really, inside baseball type of, type of thing right now. But I've always wondered if, oh my gosh, I just realized that that's the second pair of eyes right there. Like, inside the antlers, you can see another pair of eyes. So I've always wondered if in Underswap, if they swap Glide and So Sorry. And if that's the case, who did they swap Muffet with? I would actually need to look up. I actually need to, like, look up an entire, like... Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's relatively interesting. The canonical swap in Underswap is Grilby and Muffet, which kind of makes sense considering that they're both, since they both deal in food. There we go. There we go. That took a bit. I'm heading back just so I can double check to see what my number is. I think I'm at 1 left. Again, as you could see, like... Yeah. Yeah, as you get... Like, again, like... The reason why a lot of people hate this run is because, one, it's boring to get through most of it. Two, there is something to be said about how much people like put stock into the uh the personal love for certain characters, and they're like, I can't in good consciousness like uh def kill off the characters that have so much love and attention put into it. And I understand that as someone who is incredibly sentimental as a person, to the fact where, like, I cry about, like... about discarded Christmas cards, you know? So it's like... So yeah, when I see someone going like, oh yeah, I'm too much of a baby to do the third loop, I understand. But I also think that the third loop is the most difficult for a reason. And it's not because of lack of patience. I think it's because the game wants to punish you for even remotely doing it. Like I've actively, like, pulled out my phone to, like, So if you've ever played Unicorn before, Unicorn is an app on your phone where you can just like fill in squares to make with like colors to make a pretty picture, or like take a picture of something and then it will like auto generate pixels based off of that. I've literally just pulled that up to like keep my attention. Like it's not some like it is literally some like Subway Surfers type stuff where it's just like, listen, this is boring. I can't pay attention the whole time. And the problem is that I have to keep doing this until the pop-up happens. There we go. Now we got the audio change. Yeah, so if you attempted to cross this bridge uh before the music change, I believe the game will just I believe you can invalidate the run with that. Again, it's I don't want to activate the last cutscene before the hub without getting that music change. Human, this is your final and most dangerous challenge. Behold, the Gauntlet of Deadly Terror. When I say the word, it will fully activate. Cannons will fire, spikes will swing, blades will slice. Each part will swing violently up and down. The only tiniest chance of victory will remain. Are you ready? Because I am about to do it. Well, let's hold up. Hold up? What hold up? I'm about to activate now. Huh, that doesn't look very activated. Well, we're probably gonna walk through it and it won't be fun at all. So this human thing was a bust, huh? Well, I mean, I'm excited to capture them, so I'll become a very famous royal guardsman. But all the time I put into these puzzles, it's kind of like throwing a birthday party. Without traps and fire? Exactly. It's pointless. Maybe you were right to be lazy about puzzles. Me? Right about something? Really? Yeah. What I'm saying, you're still completely wrong. I just have the wrong audience. Think about how much fun Undyne would have here. Flames, violence, it's right up her alley. So I won't waste this puzzle on you. I just have to appreciate the friend that I already have. Whew. A valuable life lesson. Heh. Guess we didn't need your help to have a good time after all. Say, I've been thinking. Seems like you're gonna fight my brother pretty soon. Here's some friendly advice. If you keep going the way you are now, you're gonna have a bad time. I like how the music is normal again until Sans disappears right there. It's a really good touch. There's a note here. Please don't hurt my family. You took 758G from behind the counter. Bicycle for free, cinnamon bun for free, manly bandana for free. And again, we get infinite amounts of them. But our health is 52 health. Like having a bicycle that for 2 turns will heal us 22, even even if we were to get the frying pan and get and have it heal us for 13 each time. Maybe it's 15 each time. That's 30. That's still not going to be enough. So the fact that like we can get an infinite amount of these inconsequential items at this point is a bit sad. Throw the faded ribbon in there. It's merely a decoy. Don't walk to the other side of town. Yeah, try the tunnels. Yo, everyone ran away and hid somewhere. Man, adults can be so dumb sometimes. Don't they know that we have got Undyne to protect us? You can't go through the fire exit because you're not made out of fire. It's one of those secret little, like, bits of audio. Okay, so if you defeat Lesser Dog, you'd be able to encounter that normally, but the only time you're ever really going to be looking at that door is during a third loop. No answer. So, interesting bit of context. Ice Wolf is usually here, throwing ice into the core. Ice Wolf is no longer doing that. Which means something interesting. It means that the core is going up some unfinished book. Yeah. Halt, human. Hey, quit moving while I'm talking to you. The Great Papyrus, have some things to say. You're a freaking weirdo. Not only do you not like puzzles, but the way you shamble about from place to place, the way your hands are always covered in dusty powder, feels like your life is going down a dangerous path. However, I, Papyrus, see great potential within you. Everyone can be a great person if they try. And me, I hardly have to try at all. Yeah. Hey, quit moving. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Human, I think you are in need of guidance. Someone needs to keep you on the straight and narrow. But worry not. I, Papyrus, will gladly be your friend and tutor. I will turn your life around. I see you are approaching. Are you offering a hug of acceptance? Well, my lessons are already working. I, Papyrus, welcome you with open arms. Papyrus is sparing you. Forgettable. Like, that hurts. $38K. Well, that's not what I expected. But, still, I believe in you. You can do a little better. Even if you don't think so. I promise. Yeah, the papyrus fight is basically nothing. It's strangely silent. Yo, you're sneaking out to see her too. Awesome. She's the coolest, right? I want to be just like her when I grow up. Hey, don't tell my parents I'm here. It can't get back there. By the way, you'll notice that rocks aren't falling down. It's because Undyne didn't actually have enough time to set up the puzzle. Which, honestly, I find is kind of interesting. Yo, did you see the way she was staring at you? That was awesome. So jealous. You were just standing there waiting forever, and then you just... Come on, let's go watch her beat up some bad guys. So unfortunately, Monster Kid is still gonna be, Oh, I'm sweating. Yeah, as you can see, Flowey still has all of the puzzles done for us. Yeah, I don't think it's now. I believe we have to wait for after the Undyne fight for a certain. I wonder if this is different. Nope. How much does the abandoned quiche actually heal you for? 34. That's the one that I thought healed for 34. Psychologically damaged spinach egg pie. But yeah. Wash your hands. Yeah, even the door is open for us. Which, I'm not gonna lie, is pretty disconcerting. Yo, did you see that? Undyne just touched me. I've never watched my face ever again. Man, are you unlucky. If you were standing just a little bit to the left. But don't worry. I'm sure we'll see her again. So, I kind of want to use this bit of information now, since I feel like talking about it now, kind of fills in some gaps, but like when switching over between Undertale and Deltarune, I feel like one of the more interesting aspects between Undertale and Deltarune is what is currently being referred to as weird roots. And Loop 3 is more than likely the weird root of Undertale, in which the game is normal, Like, there are certain things about the game that look normal and feel normal, but it's just a little bit off. You know, it's like there's no animation. There aren't really too many animation changes. There aren't really too many, like, alterations to things that aren't already, like, being observed through normal gameplay. You know, like, even like Undyne was standing there, like, and we had to stand there for the exact same amount of time that Papyrus would be talking to her in the normal routes. And so if Loop 3 is kind of the weird route of this game, it actually makes a lot of sense going forward. Um, Especially if we take into consideration the idea that um, the idea of weird routes being like the original game, but something's off. Onion is no longer here, because Onion probably tried to leave for the city. So we took out Shiren, and then the body is still there. Because Shiren's body is, you know, once again, like a different entity. Yo, you can't hold an umbrella either? If you're walking anyway, I guess I'll walk with you, haha. Let's go! I believe this is the room. So if we sit here... Let me double check. It also gives me a chance to see if the flowers are actually moving. But I'm pretty sure that in this room, since we can see a reflection, like, we'll be able to... Uh, Oh, interesting. Okay. So the way that this works is that if we were standing here and we were in the if we were in debug mode, uh, there would actually be a different reflection that you could see in there, which is kind of interesting. Maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Undyne is so cool. She beats up bad guys and never loses. If I was a human, I would wet the bed every night, knowing that she was gonna beat me up. Haha. Like, either that, or we're gonna have to come back here later on to see if the reflection changes. So one time we had a school project where we had to take care of a flower. The king ended up coming... That got me thinking. How cool would it be if Undyne came to school? Yeah. Again, like, all the dialogue is exactly the same. And I think the reason why is because we still have the ability to revert back to, a normal route. You want to see Undone, right? Climb on my shoulders. Ow. Yo, try being a little bit less rough. Huh. Well, anyway, I'll go look for another way through. That is literally the first time I've actually gotten hit by those. And it's because I was being impatient. What? Yeah, again, like, everything about this, I do kind of like how even the story kind of starts falling apart. Because the further you get into this, yeah, the more the actual game starts freaking out. The donation box? Your hand can't fit inside. Check it again to try donating. That's interesting. Okay, so the Dog Nation box, for Dog Nations, is in the PlayStation port because Toby the needed to fill the requirement for achievements in the game. So he just gave you like several levels until of donations to throw things into that room that we eventually went into in to fight uh to fight Mew Mew, which totally makes sense. Oh, I said I was going to huh? This feeling. Eureka! Human, that moment of unbridled emotion. It allowed me to finally fuse with my body. I'm partly corporeal now, my lifelong dream realized. In return, I guess I won't stop you. How's that sound? Glad dummy lets you go. Wipe that smile off your face. Thanks. Duck is gone. Very sad. All the snails have evacuated. So you came here. What a treat. You really want to chat? A while ago, Asgore and I agreed that escaping would be pointless, since once we left, humans would just kill us. I felt a little betrayed when he eventually changed his mind. But now I think he was right to. Because after all, even though we never escaped, a human's killing us anyway. Ain't that right? I lived too long to be afraid of something like you. Try it, kiddo. I know you can't hear. Knowledge like that is the only reason why I've survived so long. Eh? Fight you? Nah, I'm not a hero. Never was. Besides, these old bones ain't fit the fight anywho. One attack from you and well, at least by talking to you, I've bought enough time for some of them to escape. I'm not a hero, but I know there's someone out there. Someone who'll never give up trying to do the right thing no matter what. There's no prophecy or legend about anyone like that. It's just something I know is true. That someone will strike you down. So it's really interesting that Gerson is still here when he was the one talking about the fallen angel. I wouldn't buy your garbage at knife point. Don't expect a discount. Yeah. So again, CT's speeding us up in battle is interesting, but it's not really going to help us with the amount that it heals. Cloudy glasses and torn notebook. We're going to actually need that. Good riddance. Let's do both of those in there first. So, oh wait. I need to actually read what their abilities do. Increases your invincibility frames by 9. Yeah. So, if I remember correctly, we're gonna want to re-equip all this stuff for the final battle, since a lot of the stuff that we're going to encounter then includes us, having to make use of those invincibility, frames. Yes. Special enemy Temmie appears here to defeat you. Moldbig has seen better days. I believe the lore about the books coming in from the right is that because is that it's actually a manga, so it's right to left. Education. Come on. They're into splashing you playfully. Oh wait, I just realized something. Temmie should still be here. Hey, welcome to Tem Shop. So instead of sending Tem to Colleg, you get a premium Tem Flake that still heals 2, but is now just 1000 G. Whoa, you got Toy Knife? Since we don't actually need any of this stuff. I mean, technically we don't need the monster candies either, since they don't really heal for too much. There we go. Okay, so we need to do 2 things. The first is that we actually need to go back and, yeah, we need to go back and get some, healing items that we passed up. I guess there was only two in there, huh? Okay, we just need to find a few more enemies. Oh my gosh, I'll be right back. Okay, so it looked like that the people doing landscaping outside really wanted to do landscaping right underneath our window. So we had to like shut the so I had to go over and shut that window. Oh, darn spot. Okay, I'm gonna keep going up and down right here until we encounter the last enemy we need. Okay, that should have been enough. There we go. Oh my gosh, that's so loud. Seven. 7 human souls. The power of 7 human souls, our king, King Asgore Dreamer, will become a god. With that power, Asgore can finally shatter the barrier. He will finally take the surface back from humanity and give them back the suffering and pain that we have endured. Understand, human? This is your only chance of redemption. Give up your soul, or I will tear it from your body. Undone, I'll help you fight. Yo, you did it! Undone is right in front of you. You've got front row seats to her fight. Wait, who's she fighting? Hey, you aren't gonna tell my parents about this, are you? Yeah, that scene plays out in every single version. Oh my gosh. Notice that they put it here, which I always thought was really odd until I actually saw this scene for myself. Yo. Yo, Undyne told me to stay away from you. She said you hurt a lot of people. But, yo, that's not true, right? Yo, why won't you answer me? What's with that weird expression? Oh man. Man, my heart's pounding out of my chest. What would Undyne do? Yo, you better stop right where you are, cause if you want to hurt anyone else, you're gonna have to get through me first. And in my way. Like, even even the sprite looks weird, you know, because you don't usually like see him like fighting, you know? And you totally can spare him. This is your point of no return. If you defeat Monster Kid, looks like free XP. Monster Kid quivers anxiously. If you spare him, you will continue down a neutral path. Like, it is really interesting that this is your point of no return. Undyne, you're hurt. Hurt? It's nothing. Next time, listen when I tell you to leave, okay? Undyne, I'll take care of this. Get out of here. It's nothing. No, somehow, just one hit, I'm already... Damn it! Pyrus, Alphys, Asgore... Just like that, I've failed you. No. My body, it feels like it's splitting apart. Like any instant, I'll scatter into a million pieces. But, deep in my soul, there's a burning feeling I can't describe. A burning feeling that won't let me die. This isn't about monsters anymore, is it? If you get past me, you'll destroy them all, won't you? Monsters, humans, everyone. Everyone's hopes, everyone's dreams vanquished in an instant. But I won't let you do that. Right now, everyone in the world, I could feel their hearts beating as one. And we all have one goal, to defeat you. Human, no, whatever you are, for the sake of the whole world, I, Undyne, will strike you down. You're gonna have to try a little harder than that. So, unironically, this is one of my favorite pieces of music Toby Fox has ever made, and it's pretty great. So, the heroine appears. Very sneaky. The wind is howling. I'm so bad at DDR. Yeah, the fact they're not even, like, halfway done with their with their health yet is really impressive. I'm so bad at those. Yeah. We have enough room for one more healing item, actually. Uh, but I don't know where to actually get it. We could have actually saved the snowman pieces, to be honest. By the way, you'll notice that those are... that the light in this room is dimming a little bit slower than normal as well. Currently at 3 hours. The Undyne fight is definitely the fight I wanted to get to. Crabapple heals 18. And I'm pretty sure that the, I just realized there's no way back. Because the river person isn't here and the duck isn't here either. So literally the only healing items that we can possibly use right now is all the stuff on us and the stuff that Gerson sells. So I guess we're gonna have to get the crab apple. So I'm gonna just say this right now. By technicality, there's only really like 3 boss fights in in the third loop. And I think the most interesting thing about that is that if you really like stop to consider the ramifications of like, okay, so we have Toriel, which is a lot harder if you if you attempt to go through it normally, but then if you do the one-shot kill that is in that you can do, it's a lot easier. So technically that doesn't count. You then have Papyrus, which is taken on a single hit. You have Undyne, which is this. And then you have Metaton, which I believe also gets taken on a single hit. By the way, if you didn't catch that, he's like, "Yo, I heard something," and he said, "What? Look over there." Gonna need to try a little harder than that. Oh! I've never actually got a double crit on the book before. That looked really cool. And of course, the beam that she sends up will hurt you every single time. What? I did up right there. Don't lie to me, game. Dang it. I think you try to want to get at least one hit. Dang it. Within the perfect space. So you could try to do the good damage on the hit. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. Dang it. I underestimated. I got farther, though. Which, you know, is the entire point. How about... Thought I got within there. Really should have healed. But yeah, the entire reason why they make... Okay, I'm gonna just say the two main boss fights in this so hard is literally it's supposed to be like the true endgame. Although it would be interesting if she started with some of her health gone depending on how hard you hit right there. But I guess not. Uh, Dang it. I keep thinking I'm a lot further over than I am. Oh my gosh. I keep forgetting that it's 2 each time. So it's like dun 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 dun. That one's a little bit hard to read on purpose. Eh. Oh my gosh. So in case you're wondering, yes, this is why I've never, like, fully finished this one, is because this is where you can tell that, like, a lot of the, more intense boss designs kind of lie. And I am not skilled enough as a person to do these. But, if I remember correctly, the way that difficulty kind of works in this game is that the more that you do, a certain encounter, the easier it becomes. Yep. That's as far as I've gotten so far. Okay. And again, at this point, it's not even about the fact that it's difficult. It's the fact that I'm taking stupid damage at the beginning. I don't have enough healing items later. I can't believe I actually did perfect damage on that. Can't believe I didn't take damage right there, jeez. I messed up so badly on that one. Ah, dang it, I was so close. I just needed to, get at least, like, one perfect hit on that one, and I would have actually gotten it. I was doing really well on that one. Okay. I get really tripped up right there when I have a lot of things to kind of look at all at once. That's why the DDR puzzles, the DDR mechanic on that one is the thing that trips me up the most. It's because I just have so much to look at. Ah, dang it! I'm gonna eat the crab apple right now so I get it out of there. Dang it. What? How is it that I didn't hit any of those? It's the spin on those that make it really hard for me to tell where they're gonna land. And, you know, that's the point. Dang it. Ah, I was really close on that one. Okay. Don't want to use the pie on this one, please do not. I could use the Astro Food. Okay. I blocked one of those. I got a crit, though. I keep forgetting it's 2 and then a double. That one trips me up way too much. Actually, one second. I really shouldn't, but what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna organize all of the, I'm gonna organize all of my healing items from, yeah, I'm gonna organize all of my, healing items from least least healing to most healing. First we gotta get back to gotta get back to Temi Village so we can so we can do that. Oh wait, why would I go back to Temi Village when I could just go to the one right over here? Okay. That's the astronaut foods. And that's the spider cider. There we go. Hmm. Now the real question is... Yeah. The worst part is that, like, I don't want to be that type of person that just say, and this is where I would normally, if I was, where I would, just, like, completely, like... Huh? Oh, that's weird. Did I never save? I don't think I ever saved after that. Huh. That's interesting. So I have to see this whole scene again. Oh my gosh. Okay. Uh, okay. I messed up twice really badly right there. What is wrong with me? Okay. The worst part is that I can't even wait for them to stop spinning, because I know that if I start doing that with my, I will most likely get to a point where, if I do that, then I'll start doing that on the one where they're tighter together, and I'm never going to be able to not take damage on that. Man, I was doing so bad right there. I think... Yeah, I've currently been live for about, like, 3.5 hours, and I think what's probably gonna happen is that I'm going to probably, end it off for there, and then come back later. If I do end up, like, coming back later and then doing that, I'm probably gonna stick it at the end of this video and then upload it like that. At least just for this, because this is gonna be a part that I'm gonna be slowly grinding through, which might be vaguely annoying for some, but even more annoying for me, because it means I'm gonna have to edit all that stuff together. Anyway, I'll probably be back later to stream something else, but, like, I'm gonna just take a break for now. I'll see all y'all later, or I don't know, at the end of this video, who knows. So, for anyone that doesn't know, my quote-unquote starting bit is that I start with some runs of Undertale, just to see if I can, like, possibly get past this boss. My biggest problem right now is that I'm woefully unequipped, both mentally and personally, to do this boss. I'm gonna do about, like, 3 or 4, like, tries. Yeah, so I have to go through this text every single time. Yeah, all I have to do is, like, 1 damage, and then I can, like, get past this. My biggest problem with this boss, to be completely honest with you, is having enough healing items after we get to, after we get through the initial, like, DDR phases. And I haven't, like, fully memorized the DDR phases anyway. But yeah, my biggest problem right now is just being in a state where, a lot of the fight is me just, like, attempting to get through it. And also getting really good hits. I think my biggest problem... Yeah, I think my biggest problem is... trying to land those perfect shots. I froze up right there. Dang it, I was doing so well. Healing after this. Ah, dang it, it didn't save any of my, me moving around the food. Dang it. Okay. Dang it. I'm getting at least one shot on the inside each time, so that's good at least. Oh, as I said that, jinx it. Cool. Okay, item. Gonna drink the cider. Yeah, this is the part that I'm having the most problem with, is because I can never tell if it's a Toho rules and only the tip is active, or if the whole shaft is also active. But considering the amount of damage I've taken from the shaft, probably both. I always take at least one piece of dumb damage from that. Okay, I'm at half. Okay, eating the pie. I got mixed up on that, like, all 3 times. That's so bad. What the... Item... Okay, we're gonna go with the Astro Food. Ooh! Didn't take a single point of damage in that. That was good. Ah. I haven't been able to do damage for like the last like 3 attacks. Okay, we're at the 1. Okay. Dang it. That. Ah, so close. Because this part will be cut out of the... No, actually, I did sort it correctly. Okay. That's the most amount of damage... No. I was like, that's the most amount of damage I've done. It's like, wait, no, that's a 20, not a 30. Whoa. That was a pretty intense car accident.
Heard that too?
Yeah. All I have to do is stay in the center with my attacks, and I should whittle her health down pretty well. Dang it. Taking dumb damage again. By the way, I have the Mass Effect music like playing in the background, in my ears. So I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm gonna get to it eventually. But on the bright side, that last go was the best run I've had so far, and it fills me with a lot of confidence that I will be able to do this. I'm probably gonna die. There we go. Okay. Ooh! Perfect hit. 15... I almost have that one down. I've pretty much figured out how that one works. Oh my gosh. Okay, at least got the half. So I feel like this run wasn't a full bust, you know? Okay. I was really hoping that I was gonna be more damage. I feel like this fight in particular is specifically, like, feels so much better with a controller than it does on keyboard.
Okay.
Okay, last try.
And clearly this is going to be cut out of
The Mass Effect video, and probably never go up if you never hear this, but that's okay. Just a starting bit to kind of like wake myself up and fully get engaged. Again, I still wish that the damage that you do here somehow carries over into the next fight, but I know that that's not fair. Because imagine if you, I actually know someone who got so frustrated with this fight that they eventually just installed a plugin to make it so that they will do maximum damage. The most amount of damage possible with each, like, hit they do, so they don't have to worry about the damage. And I'm like, but that kind of invalidates the entire point of this being a challenge, you know? I didn't take damage on that one. That was great. Okay. Okay, let's... Again, any time that I don't take damage during a DDR section, I feel really good about it. Ooh, there we go. Perfect hit. I thought I actually got like twice in a row. Again, on the bright side, I'm mostly getting like, oh, there we go, a second one. A lot of Undyne's moves, especially in this fight, is about not panicking. And, if you couldn't tell, I have a problem with panicking. Okay, I think I have that one down. Dang it. Ah, it's just 3 circles. Just 3 circles. Why does that, like, trip me up so much? Again, I got further than half, so I feel good about, like... Eat the pie. Dang it. Okay. Dang it. Okay, this is literally like my last chance. Dang it. Spawned weird. Yes! I got past the 1. This is my best run so far. I might actually just keep... Eat the quiche. Okay. Yeah, got it. Okay, I guess we do keep this one. Damn it. So even that power wasn't enough? Heh. If you think I'm gonna give up hope, you're wrong. 'Cause I've got my friends behind me. Cool.
You did?
Alphys told me that she would watch me fight, and if anything went wrong, she would evacuate everyone. By now she's called Asgore and told him to absorb the 6 human souls. With that power, this world will live on.
You did it?
Yeah!
Let's go!
Is there still a save point over here? Yes, okay. There we go. I'm gonna slot that into the end of the, other video, and finally, like, continue from there. Oh my gosh. See all y'all next time on